blessed be. This is WhiteRaven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. I am super excited to be here today. We're going to be talking about San Expedite. You guys have asked me many times to do spells with San Expedite, to talk to you about San Expedite. Listen, which is today we're going to be talking about San Expedite. I'm going to give you a recipe for San Expedite oil, and I'm also going to give you a recipe for San Expedite powder. Those two recipes are from the incredible and the one and only Denise Alvarado. I strongly suggest that if you want to know more about recipes and the story of San Expedite, if you really want to work with San Expedite properly, please do yourself a favor and buy these books. You have this one, Conjure Guide to San Expedite by Denise Alvarado. And the other one that I definitely recommend is San Expedite Formulary. You're going to have a lot of recipes in here as well. Again, you guys have asked me a lot about San Expedite, and today I'm going to share with you two recipes and some of the rituals that I will be doing in the days coming up. San Expedite, the saint of fast miracles, of things done fast. Yesterday. I'm really excited to share with you today these little recipes that hopefully will reach you on time and you will greatly enjoy it and benefit from this recipe. San Expedite, that beautiful saint, depicted stomping top of a bird that is called crest, and with a cross written across the word Hodie, that means today. This is a saint that is going to act on your behalf really fast, and a very miraculous saint. A lot of people use them, very popular in Hoodoo, in Latin America, and in many places. I think pretty much everywhere. Let's get into the things that I'm going to be doing for my own purpose. I'm going to be doing some magic for me. So the purpose of this magic is for prosperity, for money. And I want to share this with you. Really, before we go into the video, my name is WhiteRaven, and if you're here and if you're new, I welcome you. I am here to teach you witchcraft from my perspective, because being a witch sometimes could be complicated. There's so many questions and who to ask. Well, I'm here because I want to be for you what I wish I had when I started back many years ago. When you have questions, say you want to listen to me rambling about magic, this is what I'm here for, witches. Please, if this is something that interests you, give me the chance, stick around and subscribe to the channel, because I promise you, cross my heart, that you will learn a thing or two. So stick around. I will love to have you in my coding. So the first thing that I did was to print. And this printing is in the internet, so you can look for it and you can print it yourself. A dollar bill of San Expedite. Super cute dollar bill. This is so super pretty. Okay. I print this, the San Expedite dollar. I also make his powder. San Expedite powder. I also make San Expedite oil right here. And I also make San Expedite candle. I am super excited. Look at this image. I thought this image was so nice. So pretty. It's not my image. I posted it in my page, Witches Lair, in Facebook. So if you want to download it, it's in there. It does not belong to you or me. So I'm using it in my candle because it's for my own personal use. You can do that as well. And so what are we going to do today, witches? Well, I'm going to make a little altar because I'm going to request some prosperity from San Expedite. A quick number. I have a quick number in the back of my head that I need really quick. So I want to share this with you. So obviously I got the recipe for the powder and the oil from these books from Denise Alvarado. She has a lot more recipes and powders and incenses in here. Again, if this is a saint that you want to work with, I strongly suggest that you buy these books, right? That's what you should do. Anyways, let's start by sharing with you, and bring out your notebook because you need to take notes. I'm going to put all the ingredients in the screen over here so you guys can maybe pause the video and take notes of what you need. But these are the ingredients that you're going to be needing for the oil. Now, this particular oil is to bring prosperity in financial situations. I don't have any dire situation, but I do have a number in the back of my head that I need right now, and I'm going to ask for that little favor So what are the ingredients that you're going to need for your oil? The base for your oil is going to be mineral oil. Very simple. Go to the supermarket, go to the pharmacy, and get some mineral oil. You also want to put in that oil some cinnamon oil, some rose oil, some carnation oil, and very important, which is some red coloring. Denise Alvarado speaks over here of, I tell you right now, alkanet root. Don't have that, and it's just a pinch for color. So instead of alkanet root, I put in my bottle some red food coloring. This is the recipe right there. Now, something very important that I put in my oil was lodestone. So I have some lodestone inside, okay? If you do not have lodestone witches, then get some magnet and put little pieces of magnets inside your oil. But this is it. This is my oil. It's been charged, and I have prayed over this to call upon the energy of San Expedite to assist me in this little favor that I want to ask from him. Now, let's get into the powder. The powder smells really good. You guys know this. I have shared this with you so many times. I love making oils. I love making powders. Hence, these are Denise Alvarado recipes. 100% hers. These are not my recipe. But you know what? I'm going to use her recipe because I think they're perfect. That's pretty much it. So the powder, smells really good. Let me show you. The powder right here. For this powder, my beautiful witches, you are going to need orris root, you are going to need basil, you are going to need mint, and you are going to need some cornstarch. Let's get the recipe so I can show it to you as well. Peppermint leaves, basil, orris root, and cornstarch. Now, you need gold magnetic sand. Lucky for me, I have a lot of gold magnetic sand because I use gold magnetic sand to feed my lodestone. You can find that probably because it was hard for me to find. I don't know if they sell this in the Botanicas, but you can find this maybe in the Botanicas or you can find it online. If you cannot find your gold magnetic sand, maybe you can get some magnetic sand at the craft stores because they use it in science projects and one of the kits. That's all I can suggest. Just make sure that you have some magnetic sand and then just put some gold mica on it. Last, I obviously created my own candle. I printed this beautiful image of San Expedite and I put it right here in my red candle. And something that I like to do to my 7-day candles is to make holes on them. It's something that I showed you before. I like to make holes on them. And this is what I suggest, which is this is going to be your best friend when making holes in candles. If you're able to get a metal skewer, metal skewers are amazing to pierce your candles because if you do it with a wood one, they usually break. Trust me, I've tried. And the wood ones are really hard to pull back. These ones, they have a little hook in there and you're able to pull them out. But you can make beautiful holes with this. All right, what else do I have to show you? If you have a pipette, these are really good to put some oil in your candle. And having said that, witches, I really want to add, I see a lot of people drowning their candles. If you put a lot of oil and powder in your candle is not going to burn all the way through because it's going to choke. It's going to start burning, it's going to get very lazy. The flame is going to be very little, very weak, and eventually it's not going to be able to burn anymore. So please make sure that you just add drops at a time and little sprinkle at a time. It is the best way for you to carry out your magic because otherwise you're going to be drowning your wick. Parentheses witches in my own commercial. I don't know if you noticed that I have awesome waters in my website. They're brand new. Also, I have some products that I use specifically and only for Samhain. If you've been with me for quite some time, you know that last year and the year before I had a Samhain ritual kit. I did not have that box this year, but I have some of the products that I put in that box are ready for you to purchase if you want it. One of them is the Spirit Powder. I love the Spirit Powder. Spirit Powder is beautiful to open that door, to open that communication between you and your loved one. So if you're going to have a ritual on Samhain, especially if you're going to do any type of divination and you want to ask your deceased for what's to come in the future, I strongly recommend for you to sprinkle some of that spirit dirt around in your ritual area to establish communication with beautiful beings from the other side. It is designed to invite beautiful spirits, keeping away anything that is negative. Is absolutely beautiful. I also make new salts. Those salts are going to stay in the website. They're cleansing salts, evil away, and they are designed for you to keep very clean of any type of heavy, negative, dark energies, any type of oppressions. Those salts are meant for you to wash yourself off from all that stuff and keep you always kind of like with a shield to avoid evil stuff coming in. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna go into the spell in a second, but which is Samhain, and this month is a month with everything is out there. The veil between this world and the spiritual world is very thin, so good and bad, good and evil, they're all out there lurking around. So you want to make sure that you protect not only your home but also yourself, and you create an aura, kind of like a shield to keep all that stuff at bay. The salts that I have in my website, you can also put them in water and you can do like floor washes and sprays and whatever you want. Needless to say, check out the website. I also have the Samhain oil. I always have that one all year round. But yeah, spirit dirt, cleansing and protection, evil away, and also Samhain oil. Okay, let's continue with the spell. What are we going to do with these things that we have? Okay, which is for this simple ritual, we're going to need the San Expedite dollar bill that you created, that you printed. You're going to grab your San Expedite oil, and we are going to anoint the four corners of the dollar, and then we're going to do a dot in the center. So I call that a quincux. That is also what Denise Alvarado is suggesting in her book. So I'm going to start anointing each corner of this. And again, which is, if you want this dollar bill, I put it in my Facebook page, WhiteRaven Witches Layer. You can look for it in there and you can just download it and copy it. I don't know who credit, but after you finish anointing your dollar bill with the 5 little drops of oil, you're going to turn it around and write your petition in the back. All right, which is when you finish writing down your petition to San Expedite, we are going to add some of your powder, not much. There's a few things that you can do with this dollar bill. If you just want to keep money in your purse, in your wallet, in your cash register, you can just fold it and put it in your cash register or put it in your wallet. Denise Alvarado has some other suggestions in her books. What I'm going to do is a little ritual because, again, like I said, I have a specific number in the back of my head. What I'm going to do now, which is I am going to grab my oil, I'm going to grab my candle and this little pipette. I'm going to grab some little drops of San Expedite oil, not too much, just a little bit. I'm going to add some in there. I'm going to look for the other hole, some in there, and then I'm going to look for the other hole and put some in there. Again, which try not to drown your candle. I'm also going to sprinkle some of my powder around the candle. And you know what, which is, it does not have to be that much, you know, because I don't want to drown my candle. All right, witches, so now that we have our little plate, I have my petition in the bag. If you want, sprinkle some more of this all the way around your plate. San Expedite has his own chant. I am going to do my specific chant because this is going to pertain to me. I'm going to put his prayer in the description of this video if you want to start with something. Let's light our candle. And let's focus in what we want, which is leave your candle burning until it is consumed. If you have a 7-day candle, obviously don't leave it unattended. Make sure that you keep your San Expedite dollar bill right in front of your candle. Let it charge and let it do its magic. Keep that dollar bill with you after you finish with your magic. Don't discard that dollar bill. It's already charged. Keep it with you, close to your money, as a token, as a charm of good luck. Now, which is very important, what are we going to do for San Expedite? Because he's doing for us, what are we going to do for him? Very easy. Get yourself some Sara Lee pound cake. All right. And also, which is very important, red flowers. You're going to get some beautiful red flowers for San Expedite. Make sure that you keep it in a little shrine that you make for him, a little altar. If he does for you witches, make sure that you also do for him. Wish me the best, witches. I wish you the best as well. Now, wasn't that a super cool spell for you and for me? I really wish from the bottom of my heart that this spell helps you. That at least I tickle your brain, you know, for you to do more research on San Expedite. Check out Denise Alvarado books, witches. There's a few witches out there that you know that I absolutely love. Denise Alvarado is one of them. Miss Aida is another one. Judy Gailes is another one. So when I tell you to check out their books, check out their books. They're smart witches and they have such a repertoire of books and information that is going to enhance, elevate, advance your magical path. And now with Saint Expedite, the sky is the limit, witches. I really hope you enjoy this spell, and I really hope that all your wishes come true with San Expedite. Again, thank you so much for being here with me yet another Monday. Make sure to leave a comment in the description of the video. I don't care if it's a heart, witches, just make sure to leave something in there because I need your help. If you have any questions in regards to magic, email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. Remember, I do not work for people. Remember to subscribe to my channel, share my video, and visit my beautiful website, WhiteRavenandWitchesLayer.com. I have a lot of beautiful products in my website that are designed for the magic that I share here with you. So whenever you see my videos, chances are that the ingredients and the things that I use are already in my website, or at least things that you can use for this spell. Last witches, remember that I'm in Facebook, White Raven and Witches Lair. Witches, we are so lucky to get to know and to get to have all this information. We have always the first hand in so many situations and issues in this world because we know, and knowledge is power, witches. Remember that you must be so very smart. Research. Don't stop looking. But above all, witches, with all that knowledge, you must stay so very wicked. Bye.